she's having with girls. So she's not the hottest girl I've had.
Zion of the CHINWE pair has finally spoken up, and the kind of things he's spilling is making me wonder, like, okay, so what is now the main benefit? What is now the main reason why you're still in this relationship with this girl? And I'm not trying to be shady, but man, this guy did take a lot. So earlier, our big brother told the housemates to go to the garden and remain there for some time. Now, of course, we noticed how CHINWE and Zion were avoiding each other. And then we also noticed how, you know, Zion was having a conversation with Tofa and Suj. I've forgotten the name of their pair. Now, this conversation, they were kind of mumbling or whispering, right? And you know, the guys were telling Zion that we are hearing what is happening, and we really feel that this is way too much and way too early for you and your girl to get to this point. We really think you should find a way to settle it. You and her really need to talk. For the sake of that, you even tried, you know what, go and talk to her or find a way to talk to her. And here was Zion saying he's done so much more, like he's gone beyond himself. He has done as much as he can, and if this is where it's going to be or where it's going to end, he can't fight it anymore. He's done, and he just needs to not put himself in so much mental and emotional, probably physical stress, that it to get more or beyond what it is right now. That the girl has been causing problems, and she having issues with a lot of people in the house only means one thing: it might just be the end of them if she continues like that. Now, of course, even after the conversation he had, which didn't really last long with Tofa and Suj, saying that Big Brother told them to finally go into the house, we then noticed where Zion finally spoke to DJ Flo, whom was the first person, what's her name, CHINWE, met to have the conversation about how she was done with Zion, because Zion is not defending her, because Zion is telling her that they should go and apologize to Chizoba. Also, in quote, according to CHINWE, that Zion is threatening her with ending their relationship. Now, here was what's her name, DJ Flo, asking, okay, I want to really know, has she always been like this? Is this how she is on a normal day, even outside of Big Brother's house? And he's like, not necessarily, but generally she is hot-headed and she always speaks offense in little things. But that is something I feel she can handle, because most of the people she might end up having such issues with on a day-to-day basis are not people she'll be seeing every day for a number of time. So in case they provoke her and she lashes out, she ends up blocking the person probably on social media or ignoring the person physically in case they ever cross paths. But in this case, these are people she would be seeing week by week, and it's just week 2. So why is she getting herself into issues like this that he would need to be quenching fires every time? He went on to reveal that this is not the first time, that in the span of their relationship of 5 months, she had had issues multiple times with different ladies that he would have to come and quench fires. Like, for example, one time that they went to a club, that he had to come and pick his girl and take her home just to calm her down because she was fighting with other girls in the club, throwing cups and probably harmful things at each other. At this point, I was like, what the hell? This is too much, like, this is extreme.
You can maybe be okay, want to go. You say you want to go. I don't say I want to go. Because it doesn't make sense that you will now use your own to hurt.
Of course, in the mood of being emotional and still pissed, Zion indirectly blasted CHINWE, saying that she's not the hottest girl he has had or he has dated. So this thing she's feeling or whatever she's doing, she's not going to bring it around. She's not going to bring it around his side. After all, she's older than him. She has more experience and probably stuff more than him. He expects that she should be more matured, handle things more reasonably, and not always be in the circle where everybody's talking about you. You're having issues here, having issues there, having issues everywhere. He went on to indirectly solicit to Big Brother that while Big Brother is considering her request, he should know that he did not ask for voluntary leave. Now, Big Brother's dynamics in this season is that your peers' action could affect you one way or the other. But in the bid of having mercy on somebody, maybe Big Brother can consider him. Because according to him, that if she wants to go and ask Big Brother for leave, she can go. She can ask for leave, but he didn't ask for leave. If push comes to shove, he would remove the CHINWE badge and maintain his own badge. Just in case Big Brother wants to add a dynamics, she can leave, he wants to stay, because he does not see it right or sensible or even, justifiable for Big Brother to let him go with her. She will now use her own issue to now spoil somebody's own. That he does not want that, and that's not what he's here for. While ships are breaking, while ships are being destroyed, it seems like some other ships are starting to grow. And why is it making me smile? Now, of course, y'all know that for the past few days, like 2 or 3 days, the Wani sisters and our dear friend Mickey have had issues now because he goes around to tell people that HANDI is interested in him and she's coming on to him while he's taking his time. And she's pissed after she was telling her sister that she does not understand what that narrative is. He's the one who comes to her to have conversations. She does not necessarily have issues with that, but he should not be claiming what is not actually happening. But then after people talking to them at different times, I guess they've come to their senses and they're no more fighting, because all of a sudden Awani is now having issues with him. But here she is indicating, that is HANDI is here indicating that she has spoken to her sister Awani that she's okay and she's cool with Mickey. And then she's saying that it's been a while that she had emotions and interest in somebody like this. According to HANDI, she's acknowledging that she likes or probably loves Mickey. And then she told him that it's been a while she was in a relationship, that unlike her sister Wani, whose last relationship was just a year ago, for her HANDI, her last relationship was 4 years ago. So she had not been in a relationship for 4 years. And look at the both of them smiling and laughing. And like, oh, he's like, wow, 4 years you've not been in a relationship. Well, me, it's been a while. I had this kind of feelings for a girl and this and that. I'm like, look at them. Love is in the air. But we don't know how it's going to go. Is it going to last? Or will Femi be jealous that his bestie and his guy is now in a ship with a girl, leaving him on the side?
Stop.
Oh, you're beginning to melt.
No, I'm sure. Oh.
So it seems Ruthie's claims that Mio Frosh is more into her than he is into Kelly or any other girl. It might just be true, because whilst preparing for their wager task, they're still arranging and preparing their instruments and all of the 9 yards that they're going to use. Here was Mio Frosh and Ruthie sharing a good moment, and she was like, you know what, from now on you should be giving me a forehead kiss every now and then. And without any sense of notice, he just grabbed her hands. I was pulling her. She was like, oh, stop. And he pulled her. I was like, you're melting. And then he kisses her. I'm like, love is sweet, so no pepper body they do you. See, I don't know how this is going to go, but this is a ship I want to see. I want to see the dynamics of how it goes, how it sails, probably how it doesn't crumble. But if it crumbles, it's still content. But damn, it's so beautiful to see. It got to the point that CHINWE had to even give their ship a name, and she called it Fruity. And I'm like, oh, Fruity. Let's see how Fruity goes.